You know, if you went to jail, you got a life sentence. If you got a life sentence and they said to you, listen, you got a life sentence, but we're going to let you out early under one condition. As soon as you get a six-pack, we are going to let you out and you won't have to do this life sentence. As soon as you get a six-pack, we're going to let you out. The problem is, you've only got 1 year to get the six-pack. If you don't get the six-pack within this 1 year window, you're going to have to do the life sentence. Now, everybody watching this, they'll say to themselves, ask yourself, would you be able to get the six-pack within 1 year? Would you be able to get the six-pack? Because I know for sure I'll be able to get that six-pack in a couple of months and I'll be out, right? Why? Because you need to. Within that year, you absolutely need to get that six-pack, otherwise you're going to do this life sentence. Everything can change in a year. You can build anything within a year. All it is a six-pack. All you got to do is eat less, move more, do your exercises, do your crunches, whatever it is, get the six-pack and then let you out. Then you've got freedom, right? Now, the problem is when it comes to money and goals and stuff that we want in life, we don't need it. We only want it. In that situation, you need it. Because if you don't do it, you're stuck in there for life. It's the same thing with everything else, but people don't realize it. Every year that you let go past, the likelihood of you having this life sentence, which is the current life you've got, it increases. Problem is, people's lives are not bad. They're not really that bad. We want certain things, we don't need it. You want a Lamborghini, you don't need it. You want six-figure income, you don't need it. You want a better house, you don't need it. You want a girlfriend, you don't need it. You want this, you don't need it. Once you shift and tell yourself you fucking need these things, even if deep down you know you don't need it, just operate like you need it. Operate like there's a timer. The year's gotta pass anyway. And trust me, every year that you let go past, the chances of you reaching that goal, they dwindle into nothing. You can start at any time, but there's no better time to start other than now. Everything can change in a year. You can guarantee that you'll have that six-pack within a year. It's the same with everything else. You can guarantee you'll have your first 10K month within a year. You can guarantee you can have your first viral video in a year. You can guarantee you have your first 100K client in a year. You can do it, but there's no end punishment. The punishment is only what you know. No one else is punishing you. You'll just know in your head, oh shit, another year's passed and I haven't achieved nothing. I'm in the same position, probably a little bit lower, right? If you go through life just telling yourself, if there was an ultimatum and I was going to be punished for not achieving this goal, which I am going to be punished, but if I was going to be physically punished by a life sentence if I don't achieve this goal, I believe everybody would achieve it. The problem is, it's not really a problem. We're blessed to not have that punishment at the end. But you've got to create it, and creating it is so hard. You have to force your mind and convince yourself that you need to get this done. And the good thing about it, the cushy thing about it is, if you don't get it done, it don't really matter anyway, because if you don't achieve what you set out to achieve within that year, the foundation's already built, you're already a year in. You're not gonna waste a whole year, you're gonna keep going. So what you gotta do is say to yourself, right, I'm gonna start today, and a year from now, I'm going to be in this position. I'm gonna do everything possible to get into this position because it's all laid out for me. If I wanna figure out how to make a 10K, if I want to figure out how to have a 10K month, it's laid out. There's enough information out there for you to figure it out. Do it for a year. If you wanted abs within 1 year, you would figure it out. There's enough information out there to figure out how to get abs, six-pack abs within a year. There's enough information out there. There's enough information out there to do anything within a year. Think about it. If you had a life sentence and a year to do it, you'll get it done. Apply that with everything else that you want to get done.